We begin tonight with a shocking story you'll see only on KXLY4, a verbal assault on the Centennial Trail. Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Nadine Woodward. A woman was chased and yelled at by a man who she says was threatening her because she's Native American. If it weren't for a couple that stopped to help her, she says she doesn't know what may have happened. KXLY4's Caroline Rourke working for you tonight. She spoke with all three about this attack. Caroline?
Nadine, this was a very, very scary experience for these folks. This happened on Tuesday night, but I spoke with them this morning, still trying to kind of process what happened. They told me they wanted this story to get out there so that the many others who use the Centennial Trail all throughout the Spokane area can keep an eye out. When Evanline Melting Tallow biked past the man filling up his water bottle, she thought little of it.
All of a sudden, you know, he looked up and he saw me. He seen me, and then he started screaming at me.
He followed her down the Centennial Trail and began yelling. Among other things, sexual slurs that are inappropriate for us to air on television.
And he started telling me that I need to learn English, that I need to go back where I came from, and that I was a piece of dirt.
Evanline is Native American. She says this man was angry because of that.
This happened to me because the color of my skin.
She fled as fast as possible, luckily running into Terry and Colleen Little, who immediately stopped to help.
He stood next to me, and then his wife came back and she put her bike in front of my bike so he wouldn't be able to get on the other side.
Sure enough, he came down the trail still speaking all the horrible things, racial things, sexual things that were just way out of line.
While the Littles stood guard, Evanline caught her breath, even managing to record some audio of the man.
Getting sick and tired of you following me.
She called the police, who were looking into the incident. At a reunion this morning, there was gratitude all around.
Saved my baby's life.
Yeah.
I really, from deep in my heart, want to thank them because we would have never known what could have happened.
All three said it's important to recognize that racism is still prevalent in our community and in communities across the nation, but they hope to focus on the good.
It's a sad way to meet somebody, but we feel like God put her in our path and put us in her path for a reason, to be there for her, to let her know that what was happening to her was not okay.
We got a family next.
We did reach out to local law enforcement to see what the latest in this incident was. We haven't heard back from them yet, but Evanline did describe the man as white with short hair, no facial hair. She said he was not wearing a shirt at the time of the incident, but was wearing black shorts. Reporting in Spokane, Caroline Rourke, KXLY4 News.
Thank you, Caroline.